Donald Trump mentioned the wrong Theresa May in a tweet. First it was Ivanka from Brighton who got a surprise tweet from Donald Trump. Now it's Theresa Scrivener, hours after Theresa May had said it was wrong of the US president to retweet 3 anti-Muslim videos posted by a British far-right group. Mr. Trump duly fired off his response on Twitter. In his haste to tweet his testy repost, though, Mr. Trump tweeted to the wrong Theresa May. Theresa May, don't focus on me, focus on the destructive radical Islamic terrorism that is taking place within the United Kingdom. We are doing just fine. However, Theresa May is not the Prime Minister. She is a Theresa Scrivener, who has 6 followers on Twitter and follows 103 people. After joining the social media site in 2009, she has tweeted 9 times, but because her account is protected, only her 6 followers can read them. The Prime Minister, meanwhile, has the Twitter handle @Theresa_May and has 419,000 followers. Wrong Twitter handle. And that's just the start. Carrie Simmons, Director of Communications at the Conservative Party, tweeted. Mr. Trump corrected his mistake about 20 minutes later, deleting the original post and sharing the new one, this time mentioning the right @Theresa_May, the Twitter account of Theresa Scrivener, whose handle is @Theresa May. Imagine what it must feel like to be Theresa Scrivener right now, one Twitter commented. Indeed, it is not the first time the US president has made such an error. A few days before his inauguration in January, the then-president-elect accidentally tweeted Ivanka Magic, who lives in Brighton, rather than his daughter who goes by the same first name. Within a few hours of Mr. Trump tweeting her name, Ms. Magic had acquired hundreds more followers. Mr. Trump's ire had been fueled by the Prime Minister's response after he retweeted 3 posts by Jada Fransen, the deputy leader of Britain First. The clips included footage from the Netherlands purporting to show a Muslim migrant committing crimes. Britain First seeks to divide communities through their use of hateful narratives which peddle lies and stoke tensions, the Prime Minister's official spokesman said. They cause anxiety to law-abiding people. British people overwhelmingly reject the prejudiced rhetoric of the far right, which is the antithesis of the values that this country represents: decency, tolerance and respect. It is wrong for the president to have done this. It is not the first time Mrs. May has taken issue with the US president's use of Twitter. Mr. Trump recently drew criticism from the Prime Minister following the bombing of a tube train at Parsons Green in London. Another attack in London by a loser terrorist. These are sick and demented people who were in the sights of Scotland Yard. Must be proactive. Donald J. Trump at Real Donald Trump. September 15, 2017. Mrs. May said it was unhelpful to speculate on what is going on in an investigation. In the wake of deadly attacks in London in June, Mr. Trump's reaction drew the ire of the Mayor of London, who he singled out on Twitter. At least 7 dead and 48 wounded in terror attack, and Mayor of London says there is no reason to be alarmed. Donald J. Trump at Real Donald Trump. June 4, 2017. Mr. Khan told The Guardian we're not school children. He's the President of the United States, so I'm unclear what his beef is with me.